Hey everyone, welcome to Pickleball and Beyond. My name's Ryan.
My name is Vino.
And today we have the Fuego and Raptor from Flamingo Pickleball. Usually I ask you for your first thoughts, but I gotta jump in and say, everyone can already tell, look how beautiful these paddles are, right? And they come with such awesome cases, especially the Raptor in particular. I mean, look at these two cases that matches the paddle you're getting. Like that's awesome.
Yes, and my kids are in love with these, especially Sashwin and like the Raptor. He's all for it. And overall, right now these are going for $100.
Yep.
Right. And how it plays and how it feels and the quality of it. Right. Usually when we go to the lower kind of end kind of paddles or cheaper paddles, they seem to skim off on something.
Yep.
Doesn't seem at all,
Yep.
right? From the quality of like the plastic on the binding to even like the quality of the grip, it's really solid. And even when we played, I think something that surprised us with this elongated shape was like how much of control we kind of got.
Yes.
Right? So just kind of using that as to go into our next question. How would you categorize these paddles?
Yeah, so both the Fuego and Raptor, I would actually consider a control paddle. That's like you were hinting on with the Raptor specifically. It's rare that I throw an elongated paddle into that control category, but I think that was the highlight of this brand as a whole.
Let's just straight go into like how both of these paddles kind of play in control, speed, power. Just kind of talk us through that, Ryan.
Yeah, so again, starting with the control, because that was my highlight for both of these. They both have that really nice dwell time, and it's soft, both of these. And again, that's what makes this a control paddle in my mind. Even this elongated shape, that's just how it played. Resets were pretty good on both of these guys, but the highlight in particular was hitting those third shot drops and placing your dinks, right?
It felt very buttery,
yes,
right? Like even the elongated one, it felt buttery. But if you like feel the surface, like especially this, it had that grit and it caught that.
Exactly. It actually, like again, like you touched on the price earlier, it's actually a much grittier surface than I would expect at that price point, which was a really awesome bonus.
Yes, I mean, especially again, like we keep saying price, and because anytime you have the cheaper paddles, they seem to skim off on something.
Yep.
But we couldn't find anything that they really skimmed on. Let's quickly touch on power. How did you feel the power was?
Yeah, I feel like these play more like some of the paddles that were coming out like a couple generations ago, where you're like, oh yeah, this hits like pretty standard power. It's not like these new paddles that are coming out, right? We just played with like the Pickleball Apes Pulses, for example. Like they're not power-oriented paddles, but that's okay, right? It's nice to see control paddles coming in at that around $100 price point.
So with that, since it's such a well-rounded paddle, who do you think this will kind of fit?
So I think this is a really good paddle if you're a beginner coming into the game and you really want to learn how to play pickleball, right?
Yes.
A lot of people struggle with trying to learn how to hit drop shots primarily, and these are going to be some more forgiving options for you, and it comes in at that proper price point. And I also think if you're looking for just a smidge more power, or if you have that tennis background, elongated shape plays into that. Otherwise, I think the Fuego is what I preferred a little more. You're getting a slightly bigger sweet spot just with the shape, and it's a little faster in your hands, but it boils down to personal preference.
Yeah, and we'll put like the twist weight and swing weight for both of this. And I think that's what I kind of even liked about this, because sometimes you have these tennis players that transition and they say they hit with hard pedals and it's just flying off.
And I think that would be a great option to learn how to play pickleball with
And the same thing, like if you're entry or starting learning the game, you want something well-rounded.
And if you don't have a paddle background as well, then I'd say the Fuego would
because
be
it's so maneuverable
and you have a wider sweet spot as well.
Check our code, we'll have it on the link. You'll get a further discount. I think these are great paddles. If you want to try it out, please reach out to us. And I mean, really, like it's such colorful, it's beautiful paddles. And lots of people ask us for that, right? Hey, do you have like some fun paddles?
Yeah.
And like with like teenagers and kids coming in, I think, definitely catch that audience, get what I mean?
It's a great option.
So yes, please subscribe, please comment. Hope to see you in another paddle review.
So we're looking at some fun paddles here, the Raptor and Fuego. What are your thoughts on the designs, and especially this case on the Raptor? I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
I love the case. I think it's very creative and fun. I like the paddles. I like the color of them. Super cool design, and yeah, just really fun.